Welcome today, folks. We are at tournament number 11 of season number 2 of Tetris Tuesday live VTV. And we're gonna have an exciting tournament here today. Actually, last time I checked, there were just about 12 entries. 12 entries. That is a good, moderately sized tournament here today. Welcome everyone who's here. I'm gonna just turn the music back on. Just had to get these silly little echoes in. Let me just see if the music is going good with OBS and all that stuff. But all right, let's see. All right, sorry if my mic is too loud as well. Oh, it's all good. Real ridiculous. But also, welcome everyone here today. You can still watch if you want to. If you want to watch the tournament event today, it's going to be quite exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun here, like we do every week, and I'm excited to see who's going to be playing today. We have a few new faces. Actually, probably most of the people playing today are new faces, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But I feel like I should start these things a little bit different. When we are doing our Tetris Tuesday. So, first of all, for those of you wondering, what is Tetris Tuesday? What is VTV? Well, we are a gaming network of variety of streamers and gaming and all that stuff. We host community events every week, like Tetris Tuesday here and Spider Days, and also we do big charity events every 6 months here on Twitch. So quite an active community here, and it's pretty fun to do. So we have a lot of things coming up with VTV, just bolstering up the community and just improving it every single day for the lovely people out there, the lovely community, and all the streamers out there that are a part of VTV. So we have the community and the stream team as well. So Tetris Tuesdays, though, this is a tournament that we do every Tuesday, as you can see here, starting now at 2 p.m. PST every day. And it runs about 2 hours, depending on how many people that we have entering the tournament. On average, I'd say we have about 14 to 16 people enter in the tournament, or so it is pretty neat. If actually we could have a lot more if we wanted to, but past 16 it gets pretty chaotic with that cap. So we cap it at 16 for now, as far as who enters the tournament, and we're not, since it's just a weekly little tournament, we don't prepare for this whole thing like a huge monthly thing. So because it's a weekly tournament, we try to cap these things at 16. Sometimes we go a little bit further with our player cap, but we have, I think 2 weeks ago we've done 22 players in the tournament, and that was quite insane. But still a lot of work to get done. But with the help of our Tetris staff every week, it's always good to get things going. And yeah. So also, if you want to look at today's bracket, all you got to do is do ! bracket to see how that's going. So if you don't play Tetris, that's totally fine. I know some people think this might be like NES Tetris or TF even, but if you don't, you can still feel free to watch and see if you want to get into some Tetris as well. I do recommend that you go ahead and take a look at that. But now let me remove the screen here, and we're gonna go over some of the tournament rules and events here that we have going on. So let me just put the countdown away and the poster. Oh, so here we go. Let me just make sure I can move this here a little bit further if I can. Let's take a look at the screen. All right, so what I'm gonna do here real quick is zoom in into the thing about 150%. All right, so what we have here every week, as a courtesy to our Tetris staff, they always help us out with tournament brackets. So let me just start by welcoming everyone here today. Like I said, I forgot. Welcome Delicious, Wolfie Lyric, Pizza, Real Delicious actually, or real ridiculous, not delicious, my bad. And then Rutabagas here today as well. We have Paylord, myself, APOC here as well. A lot of new faces, new people to see, and Pizza's back for quite a while as well. Glad to see you back, Pizza, and everyone else here today in the stream. You're all wonderful people to see here, all wonderful folks, and welcome as well, Pastel Hannah. So I do want to make one quick announcement too before oops, this is not the finals. That's right, I forgot to put that down. Let me just go set this to round 1, since we're not obviously at the finals yet. All right, hold on a second, folks. I guess I wasn't that prepared. Rest in peace. But anyway, yeah, so that's how it's gonna work. You're gonna go first in your match, Hannah, as well, since you do have, you know, time restraints here as well. So let me just take off the Tetris Tuesday text here as well. So how the tournament works also, we do every round is a best of 3 until the semifinals. When we hit semifinals, it becomes a best of 5. Seedings, if you're wondering how the seedings are done, they're actually done by the sprint times posted or recorded by each of the players in our Tetris Tuesday record. So we have, you know, just almost about 50 players who have joined us to compete so far, and within these 11 tournaments throughout season 2. So it is quite interesting to see that, and glad to see, you know, new faces joining us every week to compete and also join us and watch. So all you folks here, you know, salute to you all, and we do appreciate you every week coming back. But I cannot zoom in here too well, actually, unless I do this here. I don't know if you can actually see that, but I gotta zoom this thing out a little bit like that. There we go. So here are little sprint times, as you can see, for this for these rooms here. Not too clear, but that's how we do the seedings each week, and then we set them up like that. You know, it's a system that has been suggested by Modest Tomato, one of our Tetris staff, and we have kind of went with that every week. So also yeah, so anyway, if you have any questions, whatnot, Variety TV, that account is actually it is a community run thing, but the one who's running the tournament or hosting it will be me here. So if you want to ask any questions, you can feel free to ping me on Discord or also the VTV Twitch chat. So also we are expecting a few more, what do you call it, a few more entries here. We got 2 minutes to enter. If you're still trying to enter the tournament, all you have to do is go to the Discord. If you don't know what the Discord is, go ahead and do that there in the chat, but press 1 in the Tetris Tuesday chat and you will be entered into the tournament. And that's how we decide, you know, who's entered into it. It's a really simple process to do so. So if you want to do that, just like I said, click 1 and enter inside. Actually, I'm not sure where our Tetris staff, of course, so Tetris staff is here as well today. So they are still getting that work, working out here with us. So thank you very much also to our Tetris staff for, you know, always staying on point. So anyway, so anyway, what was I going to say? So the Tetris staff on board today is also Eddie and Modest Tomato. 2 Tetris staff. Modest handles the seedings and the sprint times, and also Eddie handles the bracket editor, so bracket editing as well. And also, if you want to look at today's brackets, like I said, just a reminder, do ! bracket to look at today's tournament progress and, you know, watch by clearly step by step. You do it by clicking or doing this here in the chat. Once again, ! bracket to look at the brackets and stay up to date with us as well. And also, one more thing, don't forget to tweet out hashtag Tetris Tuesday at Variety TTV to let people know about the tournament and what we're doing. Feel free to you know, shout us out there, let people know about the festivities that go on every Tuesday. And this is going to be an interesting tournament, so we're still getting entries now. They are going to be cut off today, so so I do want to give an interesting story before we get started here. The entries are now cut off, by the way, so if you're going to enter, still just they have cut off at 1:10. I mean, start 2:10 PST. But I was on the game chat today, sitting in the lobby, letting people know about the tournament starting today, and some of the Tetris new players actually tried to get me banned for for quote unquote spamming the lobby chat for Tetris Tuesdays, even though I only sent one link for the channel, one link for Discord, and just a little description. They said 11 words is apparently too much. So, you know, I guess Eddie and Jez are gonna ban me now, so rip Tetris Tuesdays 2019. But yeah, it was a fun little story, but you know, all in all, you know, it's For those of you coming who are new in Tetris, you know, this is a recognized tournament actually in the Tetris community that we run every week. So, you know, there's no problems here. We're just having some fun, being friendly here and whatnot. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna start here pretty soon, like I said, and get the tournament here going once we update the brackets and see how this is going. So like I said, 12 entries today. That is going to be relatively small, or not small, but like a good moderate size. So we're going to take a look at this as well. So also we have updated the Tetris Tuesday player ratings. I stopped calling it rankings because that's not an accurate measurement. It is a measurement of the tournament ratings as far as how you performed in the past tournaments, but they are updated here. So if you want to see them, you can look at the pinned messages that are always up there in the Tetris Tuesday channel. Now, not everyone is on there because a lot of people just join one tournament and leave, and we don't put ratings for very, very heavily inactive players. So that's why as well. But even if you do one tournament only, then you'd have to score pretty far in the tournament to stay on there as well. Like you know, but yeah. So if you want to know who has competed in the past and their kind of ratings and whatnot, you know, just a fun little thing to look at as well. But anyway, let's go into the tournament. The tournament seeds now. We have Cheap at the first, Mystery at the second, as you can see here. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's there's Mystery. And then we have Sven. I can't pronounce that too well. At the third, Delicious at the fourth seed. And then we have Jazz at the fifth, and at the sixth seed, Zitrov at the seventh, who is actually also Blog Text, I believe. Slubris, Matt 1, Wolfie Rice, Rutabaga, and Rossi Middle are going to be all the 12 competitors for today. So it's going to be an exciting tournament to see today, and kind of a bit of a smaller one, but we're glad to see that everyone's here today, and we're just going to be having a good old time, you know. Small tournaments are not always they can be a blessing too, because, you know, sometimes after a huge week of like a big tournament, like 20 players or 16 or maybe even 18, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, breathe a little bit, because it can be quite a thing on my throat. It can be wearing down my throat at times. But anyway, we have a last minute entry from Galian. That is the last one that we will accept here. So Eddie, you can put Galian on there as well, but that's going to be our very last entry here today. So the brackets are still being updated, as we can see, but here are the final 13 players to enter today's tournament. And sorry to delay, we don't want to spend too much time. It's already been 15 minutes to get started here. So once Galian is in the tournament, that's going to be it. That's going to officially cut off the tournament seedings for today. So once we have that, we're going to be going ahead and get started here. So once we do that, I'll share the seeds and get some things going. So just one more entry left. It's going to be from Mr. Galian, and he is going to be joining us here pretty soon. Once that is settled, with the sprint time as well. So 39, let's see, just right below. So Galen will be entered into the 10th seed now. 13 players here today. This is going to be quite a show. But anyway, that is the cutoff. Good luck, have fun, everyone. And now let's go into the official tournament bracket for today's events. And let's start the tournament here, going on pretty soon. Now, here we have round one, and that means with the time constraints, Hannah and Wolfie Rice will be going first. But before we get that started, let's go ahead and explain the tournament rules once again. So, as I said, it is a best of 3 tournament with a best of 5 starting at the semifinals. So that's how the tournament's going to be played every single. There we go. Every single week, that's how it is. With the tournament rules, also, each player has an option to opt in for a warm-up at each match. before each match, but if they want to skip the warm-up, they are more than welcome to. So it is a it's going to be called VTV tournament. The player limit is going to be 2 standard mode. All right, so it's going to be default 7 bag here, default Tetris mode for the tournament, so nothing too crazy and whatnot. If you're going to be joining the tournament room and spectating from real time in Tetris, be sure that you do /spec to spectate instead of coming into play, because when you do that, it disrupts the tournament a little bit. Some people do that when they're joining from the game lobby itself, but you know, at times they don't know. So now let's get this tournament underway here pretty soon. Once we get Hannah and Wolfie Rice both in here, that's gonna be the first match of round number 1, and then we can get started here. So let me just kind of turn this down a little bit. All right, so Slubris, if you can go ahead and spectate here for us today. Let's see. So once again, as a reminder, the first match of round 1 is going to be Hannah and Wolfie Rice. And also, if you are playing the tournament, I do recommend that you mute the stream or you pause the stream while you are playing in your match, just to avoid some bandwidth issues or lagging a little bit in your room. So that is always the tip to go. And Slubris, could you please spectate? Salute, if you can spectate for us today, so we can get the Wolfie Rice in here. So Wolfie Rice hopefully is not AFK. Can somebody please ping Wolfie Rice? That's gonna be the first competitor here today. And shout out to Real Ridiculous with the cat Twitch emotes. But let's see, get Wolfie Rice in here if y'all can. Ping Wolfie Rice in the server as well. I'm not sure where Wolfie Rice is. We gotta do a little search. Wait, when did Wolfie Rice join? Oh yeah, there they are. So somebody please ping the Wolfiest of Rices. So Wolfie Rice is in the room, but it seems like he is not going to join. We would we also do want to make sure that we also complete these matches in a timely manner as well. So oh, your dog Roman, so your dog is actually an emo. That's actually pretty cool. Like it's like the Franker Z emote here as well. Rest in peace also to Franker Z, a lovely dog, a lovely icon on Twitch TV for those of you back in the 2012 to 2015 Twitch days. Franker Z was definitely one of the most iconic dogs, if not the most iconic on Twitch. So much love. We still send our thoughts and remembrances to honor Franker Z. That's a really cool emote though, actually. So like I said, each player has an option to warm up before each match. You can opt in for the warm up, or you can opt out of the warm up and start the match already if you decide to do so. And yeah, and also for the lower brackets, if you move on to the losers bracket, make sure that you play those matches out separately, and also report those scores. Now the reason they are played separately is because of the time constraints that we like to adhere to some of the competitors and also viewers as well, since yeah, so that's how we do things every week. But so they are going to be doing the warm-up here today. So I'd like to mention also, Wolfie Rice is one of the newer players here today. He is a new face, or she, I'm not quite sure what Wolfie Rice identifies as well. So yeah, either way, we're glad to see Wolfie Rice here. Glad to see that they're here joining us today. We don't know much about their playstyle, how they play, but we're going to be excited to see what's going to be going on today, and how all these new players develop their styles and compete in this tournament. So it's exciting, a lot of new faces today, so we're glad to see that you're all here competing with us today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, so here goes the first of the match here. It seems like Henna's gonna open first with a nice T-spin double here on a Wolfie Rice. Now Wolfie Rice comes in with a triple down, triple, and then he's gonna lead to a down stack combo here. That's pretty quick, but still not enough to phase Henna here. The damage that was sent from the combo was offset by Henna's combos as well, but it seems like Henna is in some danger here, maybe topping out here soon. Is in quite a bit of a pickle here. Will need to be down stacking here a little bit quicker if she's going to go ahead and get out of this alive here, and that's going to be a quick top out there. You don't usually see Henna go out that quickly or top out that quickly as well from a combo like that, but there goes a 2 T-spin triples in a row there, or I'm sorry, DT cannon there from Henna with that nice opener there. So that's going to be putting Wolfie Rice in a bit of a tricky situation. There goes a miss drop there actually from the L piece. That's going to be quite costly if Henna can actually capitalize on that situation right now, but it seems like Wolfie Rice is going to go with a lovely down stack here, and he's going to just burn that right away and get into a better position, a better playing field right now versus Henna. So that was a good play, a good start from Henna to open with that T-spin triple there, and the combo leading up with that. But it seems like Wolfie Rice is a bit of danger, so it still pays off. Henna applying more pressure there, as we can see. She's gonna set up the overhang for that T-spin double here. There's gonna be some more pressure there, and that's gonna be a top out. The match, I mean, the series is now tied 1-1, so this is gonna be now match point for the first match of round 1. It seems like Wolfie Rice came in quicker with the opener, but it seems like Henna was able to offset that damage, going to down stack here a little bit with that Tetris and the T-spin double here in a row. Wolfie Rice with the misdrop possibly from the S piece, and still going to be misdropping a little bit more here. Going to need to down stack this quickly and get off from that garbage there, so that he's going to be able to burn that garbage here pretty quickly. And seems like Wolfie Rice now is in a bit of danger still once again from the combos. Henna being a bit too consistent. That's going to be a 2-1 series lead. Henna wins the first match of round number 1. GG. And Henna with the taunting with the shrug as well. So let's go ahead and update the brackets here as well. Like I said, look at today's tournament brackets. You can always do exclamation mark bracket in the chat to see how things are going and stay up to date with the oops, hold on. Stay up to date with the tournament. But a great match from Henna as well. We saw some clever openers, as you can see there, clever openers and just tactics as well. The T-spin triple there at the beginning really set off the tone quite well for Henna as well. But now we're going to move on into the the actual first match of round 1, which is going to be Salubris versus Matt 1 Jack Z. So let's go ahead and get this one going. Matt 1 versus Salubris is going to be our next match here today. The 8th versus the 9th seed. You have enough time. You have quite enough time to go and feed your bunnies. If you have things to do, don't worry about that. We will accommodate for that time there. It will be quite a while, Henna, before you compete again for round 2. But once that happens, we'll let you know. These matches will not be that quick, so you will have definitely a lot of good chances. So. And also, my apologies. My apologies for anyone who's entered late as well. I tried to ping in a timely manner about an hour or two before. I was a little bit late to pinging everyone today, just because I fell asleep when I came home from work, and it was not the best situation. Just had a tiring morning. I mean. So while Salubris and Matt are gearing up to go into the room, we're going to be looking at the brackets here once again, and I'm waiting for that. So if somebody can ping Matt here, since Matt is going to be next in the stream, just make sure that Matt is ready to go. We'll be giving Matt about a few minutes to join into the lobby here as well. So somebody please ping Matt in the Discord channel and let him know that his match is up next. Yeah, it seems like it seems like all of the programmers here in the community have a trouble with time and date. As we can see, Matt and Fizzle always barely missing the stream or the event. But I find that interesting how that works out. There's actually a meme that was sent in the Discord by Matt here, which we'll probably show in a little bit as we are waiting for the next person to join. Actually, speaking of Matt, he should be here soon in the room. Somebody please ping Matt in the Discord, or if you have him on Discord, if you have him on anything else as well, be sure to ping and let him know that we're here ready to go for his match up next versus Lubris. So where is the meme? Where's the meme? Government, we are announcing a new date format. Programmers hang themselves. Okay, well, what a meme. Anyway, so ping Matt if they're there. I think Matt is not in the room yet, so we would hate to disqualify anyone for coming up late. So we do try to be a little bit lenient as far as who's going to be as far as when people show up. Give them a little bit of time to go ahead and settle down a little bit to join the room. So Matt 1 Jaxie, if you're here as well, be sure to join as quickly as you can, please, so we can get started with the with this next match here and keep the. So Matt is coming. He is confirmed. He is here. Going to be coming here in just a moment. So coming up next, like I said, if you look at the brackets, will be Matt 1 versus Lubris. They're going to be setting up here still. So just hold your horse a little bit there, people. We'll get started here in just a minute. And now Fizzle wants to take Hannah and Matt's spot. But yeah, so Matt is confirmed to be here as well at the moment. So we're going to be coming up with this match here in just a few minutes once he joins for the second match of round number 1. But let me tell you, while he is joining here as well, I want to wish everyone a great spring break here, a great spring break from the VTV community. I know a lot of people are in school at the moment, whether you're in college, high school, or anything else. We do wish you have a wonderful spring break. Enjoy your time before the finals, before the semester ends and whatnot, and just get the stress out there. A lot of people going on vacations or staying home and whatnot for the break, enjoying themselves. So we do wish you all a wonderful break as well, especially you college students out there stressing about their finals. But anyway, we are going to, yeah, we're not pausing the stream, don't worry. So it seems like Matt is back in the stream here today, so let's go ahead and go back to the room. All right, there we go. So Matt 1 is here now. We have confirmed they're going to be starting the match here in just a minute. They're going to be they are going to be going for a warm-up as well. So Matt is coming from PPT as well. So this will be interesting to see if he's going to use any of the same tactics that he will use from PPT, and see how that plays out. It's been a while since we have seen Matt play in one of these tournaments, so I am a bit rusty as far as recognizing the playstyle that he will be using today. But we can kind of tell from the warm-ups as we can see here. Kind of the same things that both players will be employing, which is one of the great things about the warm-ups. You kind of have a chance to chill a little bit, drink some water while they warm up as well. But you can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of their play styles and how that's going to work while they both compete in the actual match. So the warm-up is over. Good luck, have fun to both. Here we go, the second match of round number 2, Matt 1 Jaxie versus Lubris, and here we go. And there seems to be a timeout on the field. So they're going to reset. Both players going to reset. There was some confusion on the field, but it seems like we're going to reset counter, and it's still going to be good. And once again, okay, so here we go once again. Good luck, have fun. Salubris comes in with that with that first opener. Mat 1 is going to set up for that DT cannon. There goes right there from the left side of the grid. A DT cannon coming in for Salubris from Mat 1. Jaxi, he's going to try to set up for that T-spin triple. It didn't go there with the right overhang setup, so he's going to try to skim a little bit, set up for some more T-spins, but it seems like Salubris being a little bit more consistent with that down stack combo that coming from Mat. He was able to counterplay that with a down stack combo, a devastating one actually as well, sending a lot of damage back on the Mat from the opener that he was trying to set up there. So it seems like it played against him. Salubris doing a great job of just down stacking and counterplaying as well on the Mat. Onto Mat's opener actually as well. Now we're gonna have this set up again from Salubris here, as we can see, just being a little bit more consistent with those T-spin doubles here. As we can see, Matt is in a bit of danger, maybe topping out here soon. Probably a bit of a misdrop there as well from the S piece, and Mat 1 is going to be moving down to lower bracket there. A 2-0 series sweep there from Salubris, but it is not over yet. The road does not end here. Matt still has a good chance to go and oh wait, Yoshi's gonna swap. Wait, what? So yeah, it's not a also it is a double elimination, by the way. I forgot to mention each tournament is a double elimination, so don't forget you still have your lower brackets, so do not forget to do that as well, and please report your scores. Anyway, so wait, who's in the lobby? All right, so let's look at the poster here real quick. Somebody blank name is playing against Delicious apparently, so please do exclamation mark brackets to look at the next match here as well. We do have a nice 2-0 series sweep there coming from Salubris as well. Just wonderful down stack combos, just keeping themselves in a a nice playing field all the time, despite damage and garbage coming in from those T-spin combo setups there that Matt opened up with. So let me just make sure that we're here and set to go. So blank name is in the chat, but somebody please inform blank name that we're actually doing a tournament right now. But next up is going to be Delicious versus Modest Tomato. They're both going to be setting up here and ready to go. And like I said, in the lower brackets, you need to play these lower brackets out. Be sure to report your scores to us as well, so we can report that into the actual bracket here as well. And welcome, Trucklad, to Tetris Tuesday. Pro players, as far as we go. Let me take a look here. Let me just make sure that Modest Tomato is. Modest Tomato needs to be. We are doing tournament. So we have a question if we have any pro players here as well. I mean, everyone in this tournament, you know, at least in my eyes, they're all really good, and I enjoy watching them every week. If you want to look at some of the ratings, we do have them in the Discord. You look at the Tetris Tuesday chat in the Discord. You can look at some of the pinned messages. But as far as pro players that we have in the series, you can kind of look at the history of the tournaments as well. We've had a Wumbo in this tournament. We've had a Cheep OPM in here, Firestorm. We've had, you know, as well, Blarg and Garbo. They're not well, Garbo is well known for his commentating around the community as well, and Garbo, I'm not saying Garbo is the same as Cheep, but he is known for his commentary. So we have a lot of familiar faces and a lot of the top ranked pro players around the world. I can't even speak, but yeah, Garbo is actually also a commentator for Tetris Tuesday, but right now taking a break from the commentating to focus on some more school and whatnot. So yeah. So anyway, let's go back to the tournament. It seems like they're going to be having a warm-up here. So like I said, the second There we go. So the third match of round 1, Delicious versus Modest Tomato, is up next. Just do exclamation mark bracket to go ahead and look at what's going to be happening here today. So we're going to be starting here pretty soon with this match. Once the warm up is over, the second to last match for round number 1 is going to be exciting. I have not seen Delicious and Modest Tomato actually play each other yet, but it's going to be quite a match to watch and a sight to behold. So, good luck, have fun to both players. Delicious versus Modest Tomato. Here we go in this match. It seems like Delicious is going to try to set up for just a few quick combos that he might have tried to do a PC setup there, but it wasn't working out too well. It seems like he may be still going for that as well. A misdrop there from his OP there. So he's just going to set up for a quick few doubles, and also that T-spin double there as well. That the opener that he wanted to set up was not quite there for him, so he's just going to try to go for some consistent down stacking here, as well as some quick little combos there to just at least be a little bit more. He's going to look to be a little bit more consistent than Modest Tomato at the moment, to get himself ahead here and bring a lot of damage on his side, a lot of garbage that he has to burn through for his opponent. So it seems like he's gonna his game plan is working out pretty well versus Modest Tomato, and that's gonna be a first a 1-0 top out there in favor of Delicious there. So he's gonna be 1-0 in the series so far. He's gonna open up with a T-spin double once again, but it's gonna be offset by the damage from Modest Tomato's T-spin as well, but still going a little bit back and forth. It seems like Delicious is his playing field is a little bit better. Actually, now Modest Tomato is able to down stack here once again from the combo. I gotta breathe, hold on. And there goes a quick T-spin double followed by a Tetris. Another T-spin there for Delicious coming on to Modest Tomato. His screen is going to be blowing up a little bit more for all that garbage. It seems like he's going to set... Modest Tomato is going to answer with some more damage of his own, setting up a lot of garbage on the Delicious screen, but he is going to be able to down stack that pretty quickly. He sets another Tetris there and a few more combos. That's going to be a quick 2-0, a nice gentle 2-0 from Delicious there, going on a Modest Tomato, just being able to down stack from those combos that Modest was setting out to him, and just being a little bit more consistent with those down stack combos. He was not able to use his signature opener that he wanted to, or some of his signature playing style, but he still was able to be a little bit more consistent and play it more safe in this match, and that's going to win him a nice 2-0 series round 1 sweep. So let's go back to the brackets here. As we can see, Delicious is going to move on 2-0 to round number 2. So now the next match is going to be Jez versus Rutabaga, the 5th versus 12th seed. So let's go ahead and get Jezvek, or just Jez, as you all know him, versus Rutabaga here, once they are both able to join the lobby. Let me just go ahead and... So Jess is here today, but Rutabaga is going to be playing him for this next match. Looks like I got some Discord pings. Actually, Alright, so... Are they going to warm up here as well? Let's take a look. So like I said, you have option oh, they're going to skip the warm up here. My bad. They're actually in the match. My bad. It seems like Rutabaga is going to set up for that Imperial Tower. Actually, I've not seen Rutabaga do that setup just yet. Before that, that was my bad there. They skipped the warm up there, so the match was actually happening. It seems like we are kind of a bit at a stalemate right now. Rutabaga looking for his next setup there, but that was a nice one that he was trying to set up there. He was going to set up for that DT cannon perhaps, but it seems like he kind of rethought that as well. Jez just coming in a little bit more quickly now, setting up these Tetris combos there on a Rutabaga. He's going to set up a lot of damage to set up this garbage on a Rutabaga. There goes another T-spin double there. He's going to set up for another Tetris on a Rutabaga, and that's going to top him out. 53 seconds into it as well. 51 lines. With 56 APM, that's going to be a 1-0 series lead. Anyway, back again to Rutabaga with a nice I think that was a PC clear to start off his opener right there. A nice move there from Rutabaga starting off the match, and now it is in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to be able to downstack this pretty quickly. Now he's going to go for that T-spin double, 2 T-spin doubles in a row, followed by a Tetris there on a Rutabaga, kind of blowing up his screen a little bit, sending out a lot of garbage for Rutabaga to clean up. That's going to be a lot to burn through. It seems like Rutabaga is trying to set up for his combos once again. He may be in a bit of danger here, just applying a lot of pressure right now with these T-spin double Tetris combos right now. This is going to be devastating. Rutabaga in a lot of danger. He might be timing out here soon. He needs to look for that combo, but that's not going to be... It's not going to be there for him, so that's going to be a 2-0 series sweep once again for Jez. A lot of 2-0s today in round number 1. So Jez is going to move on 2-0 in this round versus Rutabaga, but a match well fought, some good setups from both ends. In the end, Jez is going to be able to persevere from the down stack. So, Zetra versus Galeon is next. So, Zetra, which should be blob text in the Discord chat as well. They're gonna be up next here. You can look at exclamation mark bracket to see who's gonna be playing next at any time as well in the chat. Well, let's go ahead and look at the tournament browser. In the brackets, we can see the Trav versus Galeon is going to be up next. So, the Trav, if you are here as well, and just make sure that you can, and also Modest and Rutabaga, make sure you both play your match and report the scores if you can as well. Would be a lot of help if you can do so. Report the scores to us. Let us know how the match went, so we can move the tournament on very smoothly. But now, the Trav, which is Blob Text and Galeon, is the next matchup in today's tournament for round number 1. It is the last match of round number 1, so let's get this one underway. Galeon and the Trav. Oops, hold on. Let's see, where's the... Oh, there we go. So Galeon and the Trav, somebody please ping Blob Text your match. So Blob Text Blob Text is going to be joining us here now. Let's see, is he in the room yet? Zetrub. Hannah can't forward wide. Oh no. The assault is getting real today from Fizzle and Hannah, both fighting words. It seems like Fizzle and Hannah always happen to be facing each other when they were playing in the tournament as well. They always seem to match up in their brackets. They just seem to be always playing against one another, but also some very strong rivals. It seems like we have a bit of taunt in the sidelines there from Fizzle and Hannah trading. Oh, they're trading punches now back and forth. Hannah just threw a punch at Fizzle here, as we can see. The sidelines are going crazy right now. Security is going to have to escort Hannah out of the tournament here. But anyway, yeah. So Trav is next here for that match. If you can join us when you can. I mean, so Vortex Zetrov. If you can join versus Galeon, his PC is lagging a little bit. If you need to actually avoid some of the lag or whatnot from the stream, you can pause the stream if you wish. That is only if you're playing though. Otherwise, it would be helpful to watch and stay up to date with that. So. Anyway, let's take a look. I think we're still waiting for a little bit of technical difficulties on Blobtech's side here as well. Still looking to join. Blobtech is trying to join the room right now. It seems like it is lagging, unfortunately. And now we have the score reported. Rutabaga with a 2-1 over at Modest. So we're going to report that as well. And since our Tetris staff is not here as well, we will be editing that ourselves. So let's go. We're gonna wait for the Trov here as soon as he can join the room. So while that happens, we're going to be editing the scores once again. Those of you who are not keeping up to date with the lower brackets there as well, that's how that match played out. But anyway, the Trov versus Galen up next on the Tetris Tuesday Madness. So let's take a look at the updates as far as what's going on here so far with this match. So Blobtex is having a little bit of problems loading here. If that is the case, it'll be quite unfortunate here as well. But let me take a look at this to see how this is going to be playing out here. So Blobtex versus the Trav versus Gillian, right? All right, let's see. Give me just a moment here, folks. Give me just a moment. Let me look at the sprint times here just a little bit. My dear God, my throat. But anyway, they would pretty much see the same if you would with someone else. I mean, not someone else, but yeah. So anyway, we're still waiting for Zatrov to join the match. We will give it about 2 more minutes to set out the technical difficulties. So my apologies, everyone, if you are kind of waiting in the tournament as well. Trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Let's get a rest in peace. Rest in peace to Zatrov's PC. But we will all send out our thoughts and prayers for his PC to revive and join the room. We all love you. So anyway, 2 more minutes until we can see if it does not join. Unfortunately, we will have to get a Blobtex sub. If Vortex cannot join, he would have been seated the same way as Fizzle at the exact same spot. So Fizzle, that might be your chance to actually sub for somebody, since you both would have seated the exact same. So if that's what you wish to do as well, Fizzle, just if he does not join in 1 more minute, unfortunately we'll have to go and remove him from the match. Though, like I said, since he's not technically played a match, you know, no elo or anything will be affected. Oh, he's joined the room. Let's take a look. The Trov is here. There we go. So we've managed to settle the problems here. So now let's get this match underway. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We do have those sometimes, but thank you for waiting and your patience. So now it's the Trov and Gillian going to go for a warm-up here. Now, the Trov has a 40-line sprint time of 33 seconds. So, you know, let's see if that speed matches up to the gameplay as well. He is the, I believe, the 7th seed here today in the match. But sometimes your sprint times and your tournament play, or, you know, your competitive play can be 2 different things. But it is a good indicator of speed at times, and it's good to see how that plays out. So good luck, have fun. The warm-ups are done. It seems like the Trov is going to go for that DT cannon set up there. He's going to try to open with that right now. There goes the DT cannon onto Gillian. He's going to punish Gillian's mistake of trying to be a little bit too greedy, and those misdrops there from Gillian going to cost him there with that 1-0 series lead for the Trov, punishing that mistake pretty well. And he might be setting up for that opener once again. He's looking to go with a 4-wide here, a 4-wide opener on the Gillian. That's going to be quite a devastating combo if he manages to pull this off. But Gillian is not going to let him do that as he's trying to set up some more damage. He's going to punish that little waiting period. The Trov was kind of waiting for something to happen, it seems like, but that was not good enough for Gillian. So now Gillian's going to punish that mistake of waiting a little bit too long. But now it's the Trov going to set up for this down stack combo. He does have some clean garbage to stack to burn through here. That's going to be some danger for Gillian. He is going to be misdropping here a little bit, trying to set up for those T-spins, but it's not working out in his favor right now. The T-spin there with that overhang is going to be set up there, but it did not count, unfortunately, and that's going to be a 2-0 series lead. Or was that 2-1? No, that was 2-0 series lead for Zetrov. He's going to take this match handily, the last match of round 1, and now... Oh, what? Wait. Yeah, they play 3 matches though. So so anyway, yeah, it's sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of controversy in the official spectator chat as well, which is actually in the game. If you look at VTV tournament, you can actually spectate in the room as well, live here. Either way, but yes, we do seed by sprint times. It was suggested by some of the Tetris community over here at VTV. Decided it would be a little bit more of a fair assessment as to the seedings, besides the ELO rating seeding. So anyway, let's go back to the tournament bracket here. Do exclamation mark bracket to see how that's going to be playing out for these scores. But anyway, what we used to do is sprint by these ELO ratings here. As you can see, that's how it used to be. But we decided to go with a new rating system. I mean, not rating system, but a new seeding system to get things going and see how that works. And after we tried that out, it seems to have worked out pretty well. So that's what we kept going with. So, like I said in the lowers bracket, just make sure that that y'all go ahead and keep reporting your scores, so you can make sure that you are gonna go. So Hannah and Sven are going to be up next. Actually, it is now round number 2, the first match of round number 2, due to some of the players' time constraints, as we like to respectfully listen to. Is going to be Hannah versus Sven. It's going to be the first match of round number 2. That means they're going to be up first. The next match is going to be Mystery versus Zetrov, since Zetrov seems to be on a time constraint as well. So Zetrov and Mystery versus are going to be up second, and then Hannah and Sven are going to be the first match up in round number 2. So Hannah and Sven, if y'all can join the lobby now so we can get this started here. Like I said, each player has an option to warm up here as well. So Hannah and Sven are going to be going up first here in round number 2. Usually we order these from top to bottom, but instead, 1 minute, folks, hold on. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had a little disturbance there. Had to go check on it. But yeah, we do seed by sprint seedings, and I hope that it is a more suitable thing to do there. So it seems people do enjoy the newer seedings nowadays. So it is good to see that, and I hope that it works out well in the long run, as well. So there's more accurate measurement, as we can see. But anyway. So this is they are going to both opt in for warm-up, Sven and Hannah. So after this warm-up, we'll start the official first match of round number 2. But it seems they both seem to have very similar playing styles with the triple T-spin setup. That was a very nice L spin coming in from Sven, but we're going to wait for this warm-up to be over before we start the official commentary of the match, as we usually do. And let me just get another drink of water while the warm-up is going on. Where's my water? Where's my water, FD? Just reminder as well, for those of you also going out for your spring break trips, those of you who live in those snowy, wintry, cold areas, going on into the heat, make sure to always stay hydrated, as a courtesy reminder from VTV, your gaming network. But yeah, anyway, stay hydrated for your spring break, folks. And now back into the tournament here. Henna versus Sven, the first match of round number 2. The warm-up is over. And here we go. Good luck, have fun to both. Gonna be exciting to see how this goes out, as we can see Henna doing has a very peculiar style with those TT cannons, kind of two triple T spins in a row from Henna as well, that she usually uses for the opener. We have not seen much of Sven or what they do here as well. A little bit of a misdrop there. Those crucial misdrops coming in from Sven, that can be the top out right there. Unfortunately, those misdrops are going to cost quite a little bit. I mean, quite a lot. And Henna is going to be moving on with that 1-0 series lead so far. Now Henna setting up for that other double. Oh, okay. So that was going to be 2 triple T spins, but it's going to be a DT cannon instead. And there goes the DT cannon set up there from the opener. Henna's going to set up with another T spin double. Sven might be handling a bit too much there from Henna's combo. There goes another Tetris there coming in from Henna, and another Tetris from Sven. Able to down stack and offset the damage coming in from Henna, but it seems like Henna is going to be very precise here with what she's doing, and still managing to counterplay that pretty well, though that damage is not going to be doing much on Henna's side, as we can see here, keeping a nice and clean playing field. Also Sven is doing that as well, doing a great job at downstacking and keeping that playing field quite nice and even versus Henna. But it seems like Henna now applying a little bit more damage here on this Sven, a lot more pressure, and now Sven's in danger of topping out here. He needs to look for that eyepiece if he can tuck that in quickly enough, but that's not going to be it. It seems like Henna's going to be 2-0 in this second round match. GG. So Henna's going to be moving on to round number 3. Henna doing a spectacular job in this tournament today, actually. Staying in the I'll tell you what, folks, a lot of very great skilled players. We have the top end players here in Modern Tetris, and you know, being able to stay in the winners bracket even after round 1 is quite a feat to accomplish. So that is interesting to see Henna with a 2-0, and you know, good to see that progress. Moving on to round 3, actually almost into the quarterfinals for yeah, you have lots of time to eat dinner actually before round 3, so don't worry about that. So the Trav, it seems like might not be able to play that next match. Let's kind of see what's going on here. So, since the Trav's not going to be able to play the warm-up here, we're just going to be going on to Cheep versus Salubris. We're going to be dealing with that later. But yeah, Cheep versus Salubris is going to be up next. 1 versus 8 seed. They are going to be going for the warm-up right now. And like I said, to look at the brackets, just do exclamation mark bracket to look at the tournament progress and see what is going to be going on. And like I said, if you are in the lower brackets, just make sure you play those out and report your scores so we can get that going. So Sven and Matt are going to be the next 2 people to compete in the lower brackets, round number 2. Anyway, now let's see what's going to be going on here in the room. So good luck, have fun to both players. They're going to be ready from the warm up. It seems like Cheep was trying to set up before that. I think that was a triple T-spin triple combo. Seems like Salubris can go for he's gonna have a bit of a misdrop there, and that spike coming in from Cheep. Those consistent T-spin double combos are just going to be a bit too devastating and set up a lot of garbage onto Salubris's playing field. He was not able to counterplay that quite well enough, and not able to downstack there quickly enough from that garbage. I mean from the misdrop there. But there goes a nice DT cannon setup from Salubris. That's not gonna be doing a lot, because Cheep was able to downstack here and offset the damage here quite quickly. Now Cheep's going to set up for another quick set of T-spin double combos here on Salubris' screen. Both players kind of neck and neck at the moment, but now Salubris is in a bit of danger here. Does have a nice clean garbage field and a good chance to downstack here. His wells are pretty clean, but it seems like Cheep is going to be just a little bit more consistent, as we can see with those T-spin doubles here coming back and forth across the field, and his skim game is definitely OP. Now Cheap are going to move on 2-0 in that series, moving on to round 3 as well. A quick match, 2-0 for Cheap here. Let me just report that score for quite a minute. Hold on. So he moves on 2-0 in that bracket. So now Delicious versus Jez is going to be up next. Delicious versus Jez, the next match in round 2. 4th versus the 5th seed. All good, Hannah. If you need to, we'd prefer that you ping FD907 as well. Which I mean, I already know, you know that it's me, but just so I can see it more clearly, I don't use the VTV account actually. I'm logged into my account, but I'm able to stream to the VTV channel as well. So you got to ping me if you're gonna have me see the Twitch chat. So there you go. Anyway, now versus Jez, the warm-up is going to be over. It seems like Jez has done quite a bit of improvements here as well, as Dallas, Dallas done some improving as well. So we're going to see a lot of good playmaking here today in the stream. It seems like Jez is going to be opening with a miss drop. Unfortunately, that's going to give Dow a lot of pressure onto him as well. That's going to be a huge opener, a huge opportunity for Dow to capitalize on if he's able to go and set up this garbage here pretty efficiently. Jez in a bit of the ropes there, but it seems like he is going to be able to downstack here from that clean garbage. And now Jez sitting up the pressure back into Delicious. Delicious had a nice chance to capitalize, but unfortunately he was not able to take it that quickly from Jez. And now Jez turning the tables here quite quickly enough from that from that misdrop mistake there on the beginning. Another misdrop there from the LPs from Jez, but now it seems like Delicious is going to punish that. He's in some danger. Jez might be topping out here soon, and that's going to be a 1-0 series lead for Delicious. Delicious might be moving on to round number 3 here if he wins this match point. Delicious is going to be setting up once again with that T-spin double. Another T-spin double coming in from Delicious. He's going to set up now for the DT cannon. He's on fire right now. He's going to spill that momentum coming in onto Jez. And now Delicious still, he's going insane right now. Another T-spin, sorry, not T-spin, but another Tetris combo to tap that off. And now Delicious for the first time going to move on to the winners bracket round number 3. Lots of improvements and and great gameplay coming in from these players that we have seen over the week. And now Delicious is going to break. Like Delicious is now taunting in the game chat, talking about he has broken his curse there, and Delicious indeed going to be breaking that trend and going to move on to his very first round number 3 here in the winners bracket. So Delicious is still in that bracket, as we can see here, coming off from a strong round number 1, feeling that momentum there for the most part against a player like Jez as well. We can see a lot of great achievements and improvements coming in from there. So now we have Mystery versus the Trop. So let's see what's going on here. So like I said, we don't like to DQ so early or in the tournament. We DQs are more well, okay, actually no, DQs are probably a bit more preferred in the early rounds of the tournament, but round 2 maybe pushing a little bit. But Zatrov had to go, unfortunately. Just to remind you folks, these tournaments do go on for quite a bit, so if you know for sure that you have to leave at some point early in the tournament, just be sure wait on for next week. It's gonna be all fun. Well, let's see. So Fizzle wants to. So here's the deal. Since we are, he's already played a match. And thank you for joining us, real ridiculous as well. In tournament, it has been fun. We hope to see you next week, or throughout the rest of the stream as well. And welcome there as well, Hannah. But so Mystery and Satrov are going to be. He's not going to be joining us, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. But Sven and Matt 1 will be having to play next. Please play your match here as quickly as you can. And then Sluberson and Wolf Rice as well, play your match. And then Jez and Gillian, make sure you both also play your matches. Report the scores so we can get that going here. And one of our Tetris staff will be editing the bracket. But Mystery does object. Mystery. So here's the thing. If the players allow it, this is up to the players if they want to allow you to join. Usually I wouldn't encourage taking place with somebody who's already played a match or so in the tournament so far, even though even though you two might have seeded the same, the results could be different as well. So if the players are okay with it, we can let Fizzle take Zatrov's place, and I'll just replace his name in that bracket and edit that if we can. Can I even change his name? Cannot change the name, so we'll change the name a little bit later. I'll do that in the once the tournament's over. Let's make it quick there. So Fizzle and Mystery are going to be playing up next here in the tournament. So we usually don't allow this. Yep. So usually I would be one to discourage this, but since the players allow it, we will allow this going on. And this is a player-based tournament, which means that the players kind of create this tournament for themselves. I allow this to be an open environment for players to create some of how things will be going and how the tournaments are set up. Sometimes I will overrule those, but something like this, we want to give y'all the best experience that you can enjoy. So Mystery versus Zatrov, which is now going to be Mystery versus Fizzle, up next. Even if the results were likely to be that way, for Fizzle to be in this position anyway, we still usually don't do this, but it is a special occasion. So now, let's see if the warmth is going to be over. So the warmth is over. Fizzle versus Mystery. Here we go. Round number 2. Let's make this short, so we can give Hannah another chance to play in the 3rd round. So Mystery versus Fizzle, here we go. It seems like Mystery going to go with a huge combo there. That might have been a PC. I kind of missed that at the moment, but he might have set up that PC combo there to start off with. And there goes a nice T-spin double there. That's just going to be too much damage. I want to know series lead for Mystery. Mystery really wants to make this quick. He's really eager to fight versus Hannah at the moment. It seems like in round number 3, Mystery now coming in with that T-spin double there. Once again, 2 T-spin doubles in a row, and he's going to set up for yet another one. Very consistent back and forth T-spin combos there. Going to set up for that tuck that was not going to be a T-spin there since he missed the overhang, and that's going to be a quick 2-0 series lead there for Mystery on a Fizzle, and that's going to mean Mystery is going to be moving on into round number 3. The unfortunate misdrop there as well cost him a little bit, but still Mystery also able to pull through. So let's go move on. Mystery is going to be moving on 2-0 in this match series, and let's go to the browser. So that's how it goes there. If you look at the tournament browser, you can just do !bracket to look at the results and catch up. So round number 3 is up next. The first match is going to be Hannah versus Mystery. So let's go ahead and pull the tournament browser up a little bit down there, like that. All right. Oops, hold on. Rip. Or are they going for that warm-up? Let's see. So Mystery and Hannah are both going for the warm-up, so we're going to let them go and get that underway. And while they warm up, I am going to be drinking some water. I'll be right back, folks. Oh, never mind. I found some more water right next to me. Some nice and refreshing water. Yes, those matches, the matches are best of 3. So as I explained when we started the stream, the matches are best of 3 until the semifinals. Semifinals are when they get into best of 5. Now the reason we do best of 3, like I said, is because a lot of our players have time constraints, and the viewers also. A lot of us do have time constraints, and a best of 3, believe it or not, can go quite a long way. Quite a long way, and it usually does. These tournaments last, on average, 2 hours. With 14 and 16 players on average, about 2 hours per stream. So that's why we kind of use the best of 3 system to keep things going a bit smoother. If we did best of 5 on each round, this tournament probably go for about 3 hours. So, you know, we try to accommodate for that as well. So Mystery says his screen broke, so I'm gonna be waiting for Mystery here quite soon. So let's look at the scores here. Our Tetris staff for the tournament. I mean the bracket editor is not back, so we will have to wait for Mystery to come back since the screen broke. But once he does come back, that means we'll be able to go and watch this first match of round number 1. Anyway, let's go back to the match here. I'm not sure if Mystery is able to stay in the match or not. Got a little bit of technical difficulties. Yeah, some very fun upsets do happen sometimes. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Back to the match. Good luck, have fun. It seems like we have gone through those difficulties and now they're good to go. Mystery gonna set up with a nice T-spin double here as well. It's a quick Tetris, a little bit of a misdrop there from the Z piece on Mystery's side. His grid might be cluttered a little bit, but now there's some very clean garbage set up there for Mystery, just being able to stay a little bit more consistent. Only 29 lines being sent, so a very short match, but still getting there a little bit quicker. A lot of Mystery to get that 1-0 setup, 1-0 lead. Henna with that lovely DT cannon opener on a Mystery, and that's going to be a lot of pressure on a Mystery right now from her opener, but it seems like Mystery is able to downstack here pretty quickly from that combo, and now it's going to be setting up a lot of damage onto Henna's side as well. A nice counterplay from Mystery here going on to Henna. He said, I'm not going to let you use that DT cannon setup on me. I have already prepared for this moment, this very exact time and date, as he does every week. And now Mystery going to set up for a quick few T-spin doubles on Henna, but it seems like Henna does have some clean garbage. A lot of pressure now, some garbage being stacked up against Henna. A lot of damage here from Mystery, and now they're both kind of neck and neck, as we can see. Now Henna applying some pressure more on Mystery. It seems like Mystery is in a little bit of danger here. He does not need to cost any more dropouts here. So now, I mean, misdrops, like we saw there a little bit ago. So now a quick T-spin double here coming in for Mystery, followed by a Tetris, and now he's going to be able to downstack here just a little bit. Some clean garbage setup, clean garbage in his way, so now he's able to kind of put some more pressure on Henna. Both players neck and neck, but now Henna is some more danger here. Maybe top break out here soon. The Mystery can apply that pressure, and there goes the top out there. A 2-0 series win there from Mystery. And also, Sven, please ping Sven so they can you can play their match in the lower brackets. But now Mystery and Henna are going to be going in for that 2-0 series from Mystery. GG. That means Mystery is now going to be moving on into the semifinals. Oh, thank goodness our bracket editors are back and they are able to help us out again. So let's go to the browser. So Sven and Matt play their match out. Jess and Galen, I believe, also play theirs. Let's take a look at what's going on here in the brackets before we move on into that. So let's take a look. Anyway, I hope they're not in the match yet. Are they? Hold on. Oh hell, cheap and delicious. What are they? Oh, I guess they're playing the round 3 already. My bad, folks. Are they on the more? Okay, so Good. So anyway, Cheap and Delicious are going to be doing more. I forgot there's one more match round number 3. My apologies for that, folks. But here we go. Delicious versus Cheap going on once again for that warm-up. It seems like we're going to see some more DT cannon setups here from Delicious, but Cheap with a very quick play style, very aggressive. So we're going to see how that plays out. Cheap able to downstack here very efficiently and just use that to his advantage. It seems like there's a bit of a misdrop there from that opener on Cheap stand. Delicious not able to set up his signature cannon setup there, so he's gonna go for a quick few consistent T-spins there, but still Cheap setting up with these these consistent T-spin double combos there on the Delicious. But now Delicious doing a wonderful job of downstacking here, gonna offset all that damage coming in from Cheap. And so Cheap playing the game once again, downstacking a little bit more quicker. Delicious is in some danger here. He might be topping out here soon unless he can get that the PC's wanting the huge miss drop there from the S piece, I mean the Z piece, and that's going to be a 1-0 series lead coming in from Cheap's side. Now Cheap's going to be able to set up another T-spin double here coming on to Delicious. Both players kind of neck and neck right now, but now Cheap's going to set up another T-spin double. He's going to set this up once again. There goes the overhang. He's going to set up 2 in a row, going to go for that tower pretty quickly. It seems like that setup was not going to work out so well. He's going to settle for that that Tetris there instead. Delicious though able to downstack here pretty quickly, doing quite a marvelous job versus Cheap, holding his own and still being able to downstack here pretty quickly against those combos. Delicious has gone a lot quicker, and it seems like his playstyle has improved quite a lot just over the course of a week. Every week we kind of see Delicious improving. We see Delicious improving and just being able to stay more consistent with his combos and you know, his aggressiveness as well. So it is interesting to see, you know, him going toe to toe and able to last longer in these matches. You know, match by match, week by week, we see him able to go and withstand these huge combos. It seems like, you know, as you can see here, both players still kind of neck and neck, but Cheap with a bit of a cleaner playing field, and that huge spike there from the Tetris and T-spin double though is going to get the best of the match as well. So Cheap now going to move on with a 2-0, and he's going to move on into the semifinals. So now Cheap and Mystery going to be playing for the first match of the semifinals. But before we do that, we're going to pause on the tournament for a minute to look at some of the the brackets and see where we are with that progress. So let's hold off on the semifinals for a second. Come in. My bad there, folks. Had to take a look at some things, but always gets fucking goddamn time. Anyway, so we're gonna pause some things here just a little bit and see how this is going. Mystery and Cheap are gonna be playing in the semifinals here. So while that goes on, let's look at the tournament brackets, the tournament browser. So here, as we can see, wait. There we go. Let's set this up right here and see how this is going to be ending up here. Would hate to disqualify someone for not showing up to the lower bracket matches, but now let's kind of refresh and see how things are going. Cheap going to move on to the semifinals versus versus Mystery, and that's going to be coming up here very shortly. So now Sven and Fizzle are up to compete next. Jez and Salubris also up to compete next to face off versus Hannah. So we'll be seeing how that goes here very soon. Very well soon. So Jez and Salubris are going to be playing, and also Sven and Fizzle. So let's see if they have gone to their scores to report that yet, so we can move on and probably showcase some matches in the lower bracket round number 4. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look here and see what's going down in the game chat. So Jez and Salubris need to play next. I think they have got into the room. I hope so. Make sure you ping them if they don't see that they're up next in their tournament. So I'm gonna go ahead and ping Jez and Slubris to make sure that they're able to play for their next match. So let's go ahead and ping these two. Oh. So Slubris moves on 2-1 versus Jez, and let's go report that score. We just got a new report, like I said, report those scores so we can move on with the tournament at a very efficient rate. So Slubris moves on 2-1 versus Jez. That means he's Slubris and Hannah are going to be playing next. So we are going to be we're going to be streaming this match next. Sven and Fizzle. If Sven doesn't get there by the time that Hannah and Slubris their match is over, then we're gonna have to disqualify Sven. Unfortunately, we do not want to do that. That would be devastating to see, but we don't want to disqualify anyone for doing so. So if Sven's not there by the time the Hannah and Slubris match is not is over, then we will have to unfortunately throw in the towel for Sven. But anyway, Hannah and Slubris coming up next, lower bracket round number 4. So if you can both join the room, unless you have already started one. I don't think you have, since we just kind of now started that bracket. So let's take a look here and see how this is going out. So that means Slubris and Hannah need to join. Oh wait, that's right. They can't because Hannah's eating dinner. All right, so never mind. We're going to be waiting for the other match instead. So Sven has to be here now, otherwise we will have to unfortunately move Fizzle on. Well, it's not unfortunate to move someone on, but it's unfortunate to have to disqualify somebody if they cannot play their match. Oh. So so it's all good. So we're just kind of making sure, for those of you wondering, right now we are waiting for some of the brackets to be playing out here, so just so we can catch up with the tournament in the semifinals. Anyway, so 2-1, Fizzle's going to be winning 2-1 in that match versus Ben. So let's go ahead and move that on. Fizzle and Sven can move on 2-1. Like I said, so Trav is Fizzle. So now we're going to be playing on into the next match. And that means Delicious and Fizzle once again playing in round number 4. This is the farthest that I believe Delicious and Fizzle have been in the tournament, so they have gone quite the distance. It's going to be exciting to see them both play this out and see who comes out on top. But now Delicious and Fizzle, go ahead and join the lobby. We're going to be streaming your match next in this lower bracket, and also if Hannah's able to come back in time, we'll be able to stream that one as well. Otherwise, we'll just move on into the semifinals and wait for the Hannah versus Slubris match to be started. So Fizzle and Delicious, go ahead and join the room. Oh, I meant join the room. I didn't mean rip. Fizzle and Delicious seem to have not gotten the memo. Fizzle and Delicious, yeah, they've left the match. I thought they heard me say to play that in here, but unfortunately, I guess we're not going to be able to stream Fizzle and Delicious, so we're going to be waiting on a little bit longer. So while that does happen, we're just going to be kind of waiting for these two to play out a little bit, see how that goes. But I'm going to be taking a little bit of a... Oh, never mind, they're here. Good to go. So Delicious is 1-0 versus Fizzle so far. back to the tournament thing here. So Delicious is 1-0 so far versus Fizzle in the series, as we can see. Gonna be the next game that we have playing here. So now Delicious is gonna be setting up for that opener first. Gonna be setting up 2 teaspoon doubles here in a row, and now there goes a 3rd teaspoon double from Delicious' side. A lot of damage going on to Fizzle's playing field, but it seems like Fizzle's able to downstack that pretty well. And with that nice Z spin, not gonna be misdropping here anytime soon. And now Delicious is gonna be facing a little bit of pressure here. Both players kind of neck and neck at the moment, though Fizzle in a little bit more of danger here with that playing field. A lot of garbage being stacked up on Fizzle's side. Delicious now has a chance to go ahead and do a quick teaspoon double with that Tetris, followed after that. A little bit of a misdrop there from Delicious, but still he's able to go ahead and downstack and set up the playing field quite nicely once again. And now Delicious is having a very clean playing field versus Fizzle. He does have a nice chance to go ahead and put some more pressure onto Fizzle right now. Delicious going for that top out right now versus Fizzle. Fizzle needs to be looking for that tie piece, but it wasn't there in time. And now that's going to be a 2-0 series lead from Delicious. He's going to move on into the quarterfinals of the lower brackets. So now, let's edit this once again. Delicious moves on 2-0 once again. Oh, I think that's going to be updated from... So 2-0. So now Henna and Slubris will be up next, but we're gonna be waiting for that for Henna to finish. So while Henna is still eating dinner, what I figure we should do, we're gonna be waiting a little bit more as we start for the semifinals. So since we are waiting on Henna, we're not gonna necessarily wait a little bit. We're just gonna go into the semifinals here in just a moment. But let me set that up for just a little bit. So give me just a minute. Oh, never mind. Actually, Henna is here just in time. So now we can go ahead and stream the match for Henna versus Salubris to see who goes on to the quarterfinals of round number 5. Or of the lower bracket. So. So 1 minute. Just had to send a text to somebody real quick. Hold on. All right, let's see. So now let's go to the see if Henna and Salubris are in the room. Salubris is there. They are going to do a quick warm up. We're back in the room. Welcome back, Henna, to the to the Tetris Tuesday Madness. But since they both are back, let's go ahead and see how this will go. And after this is over, we're going to be going on to the 5th round and see who moves on into the 2nd match of the semifinals. So they are going to be going for that warm-up here once again. Slubris versus Henna. While that happens, we're going to be waiting to see who goes in round number 5 and stream that one, and then go straight into the semifinals, which is going to be an exciting match to see who will be competing in the finals today. But anyway, while this is going on, let me just drink some more water. Let me just make sure actually my stuff is set up to go. There we go. All right. So it seems like this match will be going on quite a while, neck and neck between the two. So I can't wait to see how both playstyles differ and how this match will play out. Now the room wins. Counter is set to 0. Now here we go. The official match of the lower bracket, round number 4. Henna versus Slubris is now going underway. Good luck, have fun. As we can see, both going for a very similar style setup, but it seems like Henna's going for that 2 T-spin triples in a row, followed by that T-spin double, but it seems like Slubris is able to kind of do the same thing himself and also offset the damage quite a bit. Both players kind of neck and neck right now. Henna taking a little bit more pressure here from Slubris though. Salubrious with a nice playing field, but still a bit of a misdrop there from the LP is going to cost him a little bit of time. Gonna have to delay here, but now Henna's going to be able to set up a little bit more pressure versus Salubrious with that misdrop there. Not too costly, but still going to be able to give Henna a slight advantage in time, but still Salubrious is able to downstack through that and clean it off quite efficiently, but still Henna's being a bit more efficient there with the with their combos, and now setting up a nice situation for herself, but still a nice a huge crucial misdrop there. Unfortunately going to set up Henna with a 0-1 so far, so 1-0 for Salubrious in this match, in this series. Now Salubrious going to set up for that DT cannon versus Henna as she did in the first match versus him, and now there's going to be a back and forth trade there. Henna though able to offset the damage pretty quickly. No, Salubrious is going to answer back with a huge downstack combo here. Henna with a bit of a misdrop there, looking for a place to set that eyepiece. It doesn't seem like it's going to get there in time. Still looking for it right now. Doesn't seem like Henna's going to be able to go and downstack there quickly enough. That's going to be a 2-0 now for Salubrious. And now Salubrious moves on into the round number 5 of the lower bracket versus Delicious. And this could be a chance for either one of them to set off for their very first semifinals appearance, actually. So here we go, quarterfinals, round number 5. Either one, whoever wins this match with Delicious versus Salubrious, that means they will be both having a chance to head into their very first semifinals in the Tetris Tuesday tournament series. This is going to be very exciting to see. Very highly anticipated match. Delicious and Salubrious. Let's see who is going to be coming out on top here and moving on to the semifinals, and then we can move on with Cheep and Mystery as well for the very first match of the semifinals of this tournament. So, like I said, you can opt for the warm-up or not. So it's quite interesting today, as we can see. No player really has actually opted to skip on the warm-up. So each player, each round, has been seeing a lot of warm-ups and things just to get people loose and make sure that they're set to go. So no warm-up has been skipped thus far. We usually don't see warm-ups being skipped a lot in the first round or first 3 rounds until like round 4 or 5. But still, nonetheless, we don't see any warm-ups being skipped. We usually see them, warm-ups that are more often skipped in semifinals and the finals than anything else. Probably twice as much, or 3 or 4 times as much as they are in the early round. So now here we go. Good luck, have fun. Both players going to be setting up with a nice T-spin double to open up. But Delicious, though, getting there a little bit quicker, a little bit more consistent with that downstack combo, and now Delicious has a nice chance to go and burn through this garbage and set up a nice counterplay onto Salubrious, but now Salubrious is not going to let that happen. He is going to be downstacking here pretty efficiently as well. Delicious with 2 maybe crucial misdrops there on his end, on his grid right now, but it seems like Salubrious is still able to keep that playing field quite nice and clean. Another misdrop there from Salubrious, but still able to go ahead and burn through the garbage there once again. Delicious now in a better playing field right now, a good position actually to set up a quick T-spin combo. It seems like the overhang setup was not there for Delicious, so he's gonna still set up for a few combos instead. Gonna reposition himself for a nice quick combo, and there he goes with a quick Tetris for Delicious. And now he's gonna try to set this up once again. Yet another Tetris there and a triple combo, another T-spin double there. Salubrious is on the ropes there. He's gonna look for a downstack combo right now. It seems like his position did not go there. It goes a 1-0 for Delicious onto Salubrious. Match point. Delicious may be going on to his first semifinals if he wins this match point. But it seems like Salubrious with that huge spike there with his opener, possibly a PC there, or a T-spin. DT cannon setup there at the beginning. It seems like he messed up the cannon setup there, so Salubrious may be delaying here a little bit on time, unfortunately. So now Delicious still has a chance to go here and set something up. And now that's gonna be a 1-1 series tie, but still this is match point. Either one of them could get to the first semifinals, and now there we go, GG to Delicious. That means he's going to be setting off into his first semifinals appearance in Tetris Tuesday tournament history. Delicious with that first appearance, the farthest that he's ever been in this tournament it is a Cinderella story here today, folks. Will Delicious win and go on further beyond than the semifinals? Will he be going and moving on into heights that we have not seen before? We have not seen him go before. Delicious is on a roll today, and he is really killing it in these lower brackets, moving on into his first semifinals bracket. So now we have the first match of the semifinals, which is going to be Cheep versus Mystery, the first and the second seed here, going once again back and forth. So let's set up for that first semifinals match. Let's get some semifinals hype here today, folks, because it is going to be just that much closer to the finals. We only have 2 matches left until the finals of Tetris Tuesday, tournament number 11. It's going to be an 10th match, Cheep versus Mystery. Let's see how far they go. And now Delicious sitting there in the semifinals bracket. And will he go the distance past and see if he can pull off a huge upset? So now Mystery and and Cheep, I don't see any wait. I'm gonna assume this is the warm-up being skipped. Never mind. They are going to do the warm-ups of the semifinals. Even then, this might be the very first Tetris Tuesday match, or Tetris Tuesday tournament, that we have not seen a single warm-up being skipped. If that happens, it'll be intense. It'll be insane. So it is going to be exciting to see how things play out. And good luck, have fun to both. Here we go, Cheep versus Mystery here once again. Mystery setting up for a oh, the music stopped for a minute, but both players kind of with a similar setup right now. Cheep trying to set up for that a quick long few Tetris combos there, as well as the T-spin doubles there coming his way. It seems like Mystery does have a kind of a better playing field versus Cheep at the moment, but still Cheep able to set these off pretty quickly versus Mystery. Now Mystery kind of in some danger here, almost in danger of topping out. That garbage does not look the best. Cheep with that huge misdrop there from the LP, so it does give Mystery a bit of time to apply some more pressure on a Cheep. Cheep actually tops out there 1-0. Like I said, with the semifinals, it is a best of 5, so they still have they still can go the distance here. And now Cheep replaying the favor, actually punishing Mystery for that greed there, stacking up a bit too high. So now they are 1-1 in the series still thus far. A few more matches to be played. It is a best of 5 for the first person to 3 wins in this match. And now it seems like Cheep in a bit of danger here once again. Will he be bested by Mystery, or will he be able to move on into this finals here once again for possibly the 7th time in a row? Will Cheep be on his way to become a 7-time VTV Tetris Tuesday champion, or will Mystery be able to surpass that and still make his first appearance of the finals, as we can see, or not his first appearance, but his second finals appearance? But it seems like Cheep's not gonna let that happen. A lot of pressure being put on to Mystery right now. Cheep trying to put the nail in the coffin there with that T-spin double and a few double combos there. Just a huge spike at the end down the middle side of his grid. That double well paid off pretty good for Cheep there, and now he's gonna move on. Almost there. It is best of 5, still one more to be played. So no worries, folks. It is a best of 5. So this is now the match point for Cheep. We have the Cheep fans in the stands cheering here in the chat right now for Cheep. His hometown fans from wherever he reigns are cheering him on. So it seems like we have a hometown advantage here for Cheep right now from the crowd spirit and hype. As we can see, Cheep still sitting up for this Tetris combo on the left side of the grid. A few Tetrises and a T-spin double once again. Mystery does not too sure what to do about that. Unfortunately, that misdrop there from the eyepiece is going to set him off, and that's going to be a 3-1 GG. Cheep moves on to his 7th, or I believe his 9th finals appearance in Tetris Tuesdays. So now Mystery and Delicious is going to be moving on into the the finals. GG. So let's make sure we report that score. Cheap moving on into the finals versus Mystery. And now this is the second match of the semifinals. Mystery versus Delicious. Let's see if they are able to do this warm up quickly enough. The UK battle, it seems like, both with a hometown advantage. I can hear the UK crowd cheering on Delicious and Mystery at the same time, head to head. As we can see right now, they are doing a warm up real quick, so we're gonna take a little bit of time to look at the browser here for a second and update the tournament. So like I said, do exclamation mark bracket to see who is competing live and how the progress is being played out. So here we go, setting up for that semifinals match, and then Cheap, whoever wins will be facing Cheap in the finals here. But anyway, here we go. The match is now underway. Will Delicious make his very first finals appearance, the farthest he's ever been already thus far in the tournament? It seems like Delicious going off to a great start versus Mystery, but now Mystery going to pay back with that huge spike, the huge downstack combos there from Mystery, but now Delicious still going to be topping out, unfortunately, 1-0 series lead for Mystery, and now Mystery looking to set up another great opener versus Delicious right now. Delicious still looking to not back down so easily, giving Mystery a run for his money right now. Will Delicious be able to move on into the finals? Will this be his first finals appearance? He's already made it quite a long way. His first, the farthest he's ever been in a tournament in the semifinals. So this is quite interesting to see right now at the moment. There goes a huge not a huge, but a quick T-spin double combo on the left side of the well, and now Delicious doing a huge downstack combo from that T-spin there, and that's gonna be quite a bit of damage going on to Mystery's side. But now Mystery is still able to downstack through that quite efficiently. Still though, Delicious putting on quite a bit of pressure, both players neck and neck. Delicious still not allowing anything to happen to him as well. Mystery now taking off the brakes. He is pressing on the gas pedal, just doing some quick consistent damage here from those T-spin doubles. There is a bit of a misdrop there from the S piece, so that could be some danger for Mystery if Delicious is able to capitalize on this moment right now. He sends out a quick Tetris there and probably another T-spin. Mystery's in some danger right now, and that's going to be a top out 1-1 series tie so far. Delicious definitely making this a series to watch for versus Mystery right now. Mystery going with that quick opener right now, and Delicious going to set up for that T-spin double with the Tetris lead in there as well. T-spin double Tetris downstack combo here for Delicious. He's going to set that up once more, and there goes a Tetris and a T-spin double, making it harder once again for Mystery. He is going to be setting up a quick a heavy match versus Mystery right now, both kind of going neck and neck right now, making the series go out in the distance right now. Delicious is not making this easy. He may be going on to the finals if he can manage to stay at pace with Mystery right now. Mystery is still managing to put a lot of pressure right now. That could be in danger of a top out here for Delicious right now. He needs to burn through this garbage as quickly as he can and set up a nice downside combo for himself. There goes the eyepiece just in time. Both players neck and neck. This is quite an intense match, a very close series as we can see. Mystery is setting up for that overhang into the T-spin double, and now Delicious setting that up once again with that huge spike there, the T-spin double and the Tetris, and that's going to be a 2-1 series lead. This is now match point for Delicious. Will he be moving on into the finals here? Delicious is definitely popping off. He does feel that momentum, as you can see. Momentum is definitely real in this tournament series. We've seen many players benefit off that momentum that they faced from the previous matches. Now Delicious is definitely in the lead for the series right now. And this match, will he be moving on to his first finals here, his first finals appearance? Mystery is looking for his combos right now. He's looking for a way to burn through this garbage, but it seems like he's not getting there quickly enough. Delicious putting on a lot of pressure right now versus Mystery. This is in a very intense match. Delicious could be on his way to pull off a huge upset if he still keeps this momentum and tempo going versus Mystery. And Mystery, though, still able to downstack through this pretty well. Delicious seems to have lost a little bit of that momentum, but it's still going quite consistently and clear. And versus Mystery, both players kind of neck and neck at the moment. Delicious now burning through that garbage here as well that Mystery is sending, and Mystery with a bit of a misdrop there from the J piece, but still staying in there strong. And now Delicious with a cleaner playing field right now. At the moment, he's going to set up for another quick Tetris combo into Mystery. Mystery's in some danger. He is now looking to Mystery, as you can see, in panic mode. He is speeding up his playing field right now. You can see the handles breaking loose from Mystery right now onto Delicious. He is really feeling the intense danger of this moment. A huge misdrop there from Mystery, but still managing to put a lot of pressure on the Delicious. Delicious may be topping him out here soon, but both players kind of neck and neck right now. Maybe a bit of a misdrop from Delicious. Can he hold on though? Can he hold on to this lead? And now it is a tied series. Once again, both players at match point. This is an intense match. Delicious with that piece. I think that was a PC opener, but still manages to get things going. That is a bit of a misdrop there on Delicious's side, but he still needs to downstack this and not let that misdrop define this moment here. If he can manage to still downstack this clearly and move on from this match point, but Mystery is not going to make this easy for him as well. You got to remember that Mystery is also a 2-time finalist appearance as well, so Mystery could be very well on his way to secure that legacy of appearing to the finals once again, but still managing to downstack the garbage sending off from Delicious. Both players still neck and neck, a very close series. Mystery though with a bit of a misdrop there. Delicious setting off for that damage here. Mystery in some danger again. He needs to set up this combo here quickly enough if he's going to set up this up versus Delicious. Now Delicious in some danger there, and that's going to be a 3-2 series lead. GG. Mystery moves on to the finals. A huge a huge match from both players. Definitely the closest series we've seen so far in this tournament today. And that means Mystery moves on to the finals, folks, versus Cheap. Probably the most intense match of the tournament so far. Oh. So now we're going to be moving on back into the tournament once again. Where's that? There we go. All right. So the warm-up is done. Good luck, have fun to both of them. A great match though. Delicious put on a great show for us today, and a great match there on a Mystery. That was an intense match, the closest I've ever seen in this tournament so far. Not in the whole tournament, the whole tournament as a whole, but this tournament today, and definitely the farthest that Delicious ever been. So it's great to see him improve. But anyway, back into this match here, into the grand finals here. This is going to be deciding who wins this week's tournament. Cheap is in a bit of danger here, but he's going to set up some quick Tetris combos there. 2 Tetrises in a row, 3 in a row from Cheap. We usually don't see a lot of Tetris, pure Tetris setups there, but that has worked out in Cheap's favor. He's going to set up for another Tetris combo there, looking for that T-spin setup once again, but it seems like Mystery's able to downstack this pretty well. Mystery is definitely feeling that momentum from that semifinals win, so he is not going to give Cheap an easy match here. He's definitely going to give him another run for his money. A huge misdrop there from the L piece from Cheap. Can he be able to downstack through this clearly enough? Cheap is in some danger from that misdrop, but can he play through this pretty well? It seems like he's able to downstack through that clearly enough. What a play from Cheap, just being able to downstack that and still come back from that misdrop there, and still set up his playing field to be clean once again. Not the best garbage here, but it seems like Cheap is setting himself back up in a nice playing position right now. Another misdrop there from the JP, so that might cost him a little bit more. Cheap needs to make sure that he is still in a clear state here versus Mystery, and now he's able to downstack this pretty quickly enough. If he can get this this combo here, a huge stack there. Might have been a misdrop there from Mystery that cost him the match, and now a nice recovery there from Cheap, also just to come back into that and win that match 1-0, even from the misdrops as well. And now Cheap setting off the momentum, leading in the series right now. 1-0. He is going to set up a nice Tetris, followed by a T-spin double combo. Mystery is in some danger right now. He might be needing to clean this off here quickly enough. And that goes a huge top out there. 2-0 series lead for Cheap. This is match point. Can he be making a quick entry into his Grand Finals championship once again? Let's see how this is going to be going right now. Mystery is holding onto the ropes now. He's not letting himself get down here quickly enough. But now Cheap, though, is still giving him quite a bit of a match to face off here. Mystery is down to 0-2 versus Cheap, and that's going to be it, folks. There it is, the 3-0 series lead. That means for the 7th time, his ninth finals appearance, Cheap is now a 7-time champion of Tetris Tuesday, folks. Let me repeat that here once again. For the 7th time, Cheap is your champion for Tetris Tuesday. A grand champion here once again for the 7th time in a row. 7 rings here. 7 rings for Cheap versus Mystery, solidifying his legacy once again for the 7th time in a row. Will anyone be able to dethrone his elo and dethrone his legacy as well? What a match. Cheap moves on into his grand champion status for the 7th time out of these 11 tournaments. A remarkable final finish and a remarkable semifinals coming in as well. Congratulations here once again to Cheap, winning the tournament once again. So let's go and move on here. All right. Anyway, let's a huge match there from Cheap also. That was insane. Let's give just some good finals hype, some good championship hype for Cheap. Before I turn the music back on, I do want to make a quick note that to all the previous tournament winners in the past, I will be giving you your prizes here soon. It is hard to get there for due to some of the funding for prizes and whatnot. It is hard to get them to you folks on time, but your prizes will be coming for you tournament winners that have won in the past. Believe me, we'll be getting there soon. I do not break my word, so we will be starting with the people who are who'll be given the most tournament prizes. So anyway, that's gonna be going here pretty soon. But another great match there for Mr. Cheap here once again. Everyone just applaud him, show him a lot of love as you go on here as well. So let me just make a few more announcements as we go along. Just congratulations to Cheap, a wonderful match, a wonderful thing to go. So let's go ahead and a wonderful thing to see, I mean. So let's officially close this tournament out, folks. That means for the 7th time once again, Cheap is going to be your grand finals champion, a 3-0 and final sweep, and that is going to be your results here. Delicious for the first time getting his first semifinals appearance, and that is just great. I mean, a lot of people have moved on a lot further than they have before. Rutabaga's made a lot of improvements as well. We've seen improvements here from Salubrious as well, and Delicious, just some great improvements, and Fizzle as well, making a good statement. So it is wonderful to see that, and just kind of glad that, you know, things are able to pan out so well. So anyway, that is how things will go. A lot of people have PB'd in this tournament. They have done their best performances and their farthest finishes. So a lot of personal best in this tournament today, and glad to see that you are all improving every single week. So just let me just start this, turn off the music. So before y'all go, we have a few announcements. Like I said, the Variety TV website will be finished here quite soon. It's not gonna be anything fancy, but it will be up for people's viewing eyes. I will not actually announce it officially until the website is looking a little bit more decent, but it's not going to be looking too decent once it's up, but it is something just to have up. So by March 20th, the website will be up. I won't be making the announcement until I am comfortable with kind of where it's at the moment there, but it will be finished here soon, and once we get that going by March 20th. So stay on the lookout for that as well once that does happen. Also, the prizes for the previous tournament winners. You'll be getting your prizes here quite momentarily. I do appreciate y'all for your patience on that. We try to give y'all in a timely manner, but recently has not been so timely because of some of the time constraints that we've had as far as getting things done with that. So another fabulous tournament. Thank you to all the new followers today, the lovely host, anyone who has retweeted us out today at Variety TTV using our Tetris Tuesday tag. Also, all the viewers and the players today. Thank you all for joining us, and also just making this a wonderful tournament to watch and experience with y'all today. So, that has been great. Before we go as well, we're going to be doing a huge raid for one of our not Tetris, but one of our VTV casters. So let's look for a raid and see who is going to be getting this raid here first. Let me take a look at who is live right now in the Variety TV team. So we usually raid the Variety TV casters every week here at Tetris Tuesday to show them some love and show some people that we support the local casters here at VTV and in the community. So Jonah 111 is another caster who is live on VTV, so we're going to be supporting him soon. Here, once again, joining his stream, just spam hashtag Tetris Tuesday or spam the tournament VTV hype or VTV raid. Do that as well. So before we do that, we're going to be going there soon. But once again, thank you all for joining us in the tournament. We are live every Tuesday, like I said, from 2 p.m. PST to whenever, or starting at 5 p.m. EST, which is the same time. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Once again, catch us live at 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST, next time on Tetris Tuesday, live on VTV. Now, with that being said, we've had a wonderful tournament. Y'all have a great day. All you students out there, have a wonderful spring break. And let's move on into the raid now. John on 111. 111. So there we go. I'm going to raid him, folks. Show him a nice Tetris raid, a VTV raid. Show him some love. He is another one of our Variety TV official team casters here. So even if you don't show any love in there, just go ahead and raid him. Show some love there. Spam that VTV raid there. And we'll be joining him soon. So once again, thank you all for joining us. And like I said, next time, 2 p.m. PST, we'll see you for some more Tetris Tuesdays.
Wait, what? Is this even needed? This is just items. Well, there doesn't appear to be any bosses here, so... This is literally only for items.